A little bit about myself. I am a senior Android developer. I've been building native Android apps since the last 7 to 8 years. Um, I have been a technical blogger since a long time now, so you can go check out my handle on Medium and check out all the cool blogs that I've written on Android. I am also a member of WTM Women Who Code, GDG Baroda and all that stuff. Above all, I am a mother of a 3-year-old, and people say he's a good guy. Well, people say so. I am a mother, so I obviously get irritated, but good guy. First of all, very quickly, I would like to ask you first, all of you who are native Android developers, please tell me, native Android developers. Okay, cool, nice. How many of you have actually worked on the billing library for in-app purchases? Cool, good. Stay with me. Okay, so I'll be talking about the subscriptions for Android, not the one-time products, but the in-app subscriptions. I'll be talking about the new model that was introduced in version 5.0. I'll be talking about how you are going to migrate from the previous version to the new version. થર્ડ પોઈન્ટમાં ઊંઘવું હોય તો ઊંઘી જજો કે વિચાર કરવો હોય તો વિચાર કરી લેજો શું ખાવાનું છે યા ખાવું છે because it would be a little bit boring, but stay with me for the point 2 and point 4. In point 4 I'll be going through how you can actually structure your app according to the new model and monetize your app better. So stay with me for the second and the fourth point. Okay, so what are subscriptions in Android? Anyone quickly want to tell me what are subscriptions in Android? Yes. Yeah, true. Like he said, subscriptions are usually the benefits that you provide to your users when you want to sell some premium products or some free products to your users. It could be a game item. PUBG માં આપણે hat अलग, trousers अलग लेता था, so that kind of things. You can also have premium features like extra cloud storage or extra pro features for providing metrics to your DMS or something like that. So subscriptions are that. You can have multiple subscriptions in your app as well. A basic example of how subscriptions work. This is a basic example of where you have a monthly plan, a yearly plan, and then you have a pre-trial for your users. Spotify किसने use किया है? Spotify के premium users कौन है? Good. So you all know like premium user बनना क्या रहता है. So this talk is going to be that how you can convert your users to premium users. So this is a basic example where they have got so many subscriptions. स्टूडेंट के लिए अलग है, मिनी प्लान अलग है, ड्यूओ के लिए अलग है, सिंगल के लिए अलग है. नेटफ्लिक्स में हम लोग कुछ बाय करते हैं, अरे ये ले लॉगिन पासवर्ड चल ऐश कर, समथिंग लाइक दैट. सो दे ऑल्सो आर वेरी good at I have been a premium user, and then they are also intimating me in the header that premium, you can get your premium membership again with a discounted price, something like that. So I'll be talking about how you can use all these the new model and give all these benefits to your user, how you can convert your premium users back again, how you can provide basic free trials, basic introductory prices to your users. So coming to the new subscription model, those who have worked on the in-app subscriptions, you would know that earlier subscriptions were a batch of subscriptions that you had in your app, that all the constant list of SKUs, and premium के लिए अलग है, basic के लिए अलग है, monthly के लिए अलग है, yearly के लिए अलग है. There is a free trial which you add directly in the console and your users get it. So now in version 5.5, they have made this life easier for us developers, and they have added subcategories in your basic subscriptions. So you can have minimum subscriptions, and you can provide maximum monetization strategies in your applications. So they have got the subscription-based plan, then they have got base plans which come under one particular subscription, then they have got again offers which individual base plans have within themselves. So how this transformation works, like we all know how we did it in version 4.0. Now how are you going to convert your subscriptions into the new model? So this is how you probably had SKUs differently for the weekly plans, monthly plans, yearly plans. So now we are going to combine one particular feature, like basic को एक बना दिया, premium को एक subscription में डाल दिया, and then you are gonna have the different base plans underneath that. So you are gonna have different base plan for monthly plan, you're gonna have a different base plan for your yearly apps, and then underneath that you can have your offers, like free trial hai, so that comes under offers. Introductory price hai, let's say 20% off for the introductory price and so on. So you have that under the offers. So let's talk about base plans. Base plans is something that have actual basic information of a particular subscription. Base plans have the basic prices, basic categories of your subscriptions, and then you move your free trial users to the base plan, and this is the main part where it goes. The base plans holds actual price. So when your users finishes off with the free trial, or when your users finish off with the introductory price, they come back to the base plan price, and this is where you put your base price into. Base plans also have billing periods, also define the billing periods for your subscriptions, for example monthly, yearly, and so on. Right now monthly and yearly are supported. Renewal types are something which is new, introduced in this model. So it is auto renewing and prepaid. Auto renewing are subscriptions that go through the billing period of monthly and yearly, and then you have prepaid plans. Prepaid plans are pay as you go. So you pay, your customers pay for it first for a particular period, and then they utilize your features, and then when they want to get back again using the same features, they again pay for it. So it is like prepaid recharge जो हम लोग phone पे करते हैं, it is something like that. Tags will come to later when I talk about offers. Regional availability is also something new that was introduced here. Regional availability now lets you define different prices for different countries, different regions. They also let you define whether your app is going to be utilized in this country, and whether it is restricted in this country. So if you want to, let's say, restrict your app subscriptions in China, you can do that now with the new billing library. Offers are something which are discounted prices that are available to your users while subscribing to your base plans. So offers usually contain introductory prices, or usually for free trials. They are usually for free trials. Offers are only useful when you are using the renewing subscriptions. They are not available for pure prepaid subscriptions. It could be free trial, it could be a discount or something like that. So offer eligibility, now this is the new thing that is added in this new model. So it is new customer, it is whether it is new customer acquisition or upgrade, they are provided and managed by the SDK API itself. New customer acquisition usually refers to the free trials that we give away with our subscriptions to our users. Upgrade is when when your users are planning to shift from the monthly plan to the yearly plan, or the prepaid plan to the monthly plan. At that time, upgrade offers are useful. Developer determined is something which you are in control of. So when you want to let's say roll out friends and family discounts, or you want to roll out second chance to your premium subscriptions, at that time you are in control of this, and you can decide which offers are rolled out to which users in your application. So that is developer determined. Offer phases, again we'll come to that later when we go. Offer tags. Now offer tags is very important. Offer tags usually have the identity that you identify your subscriptions or base plans with your users. So offers are usually rolled out from the API itself only when your users are eligible for it. For example, if there is a user A and your user A have exhausted your free trial offer, then that offer won't be rolled out to that particular user again. So that is what offer tags are. When you are going for developer determined offers, like when you are going for the friends and family offer, so you can use that offer tag to determine which offer you want to show to this particular user. For example, this user is my friend, so let me roll out this particular offer to that user. At that time, offer tags are very important. Offer tags return not only the tags that are associated with that particular offer, but they also roll out the base plan tags with them, the base plan tags which we saw earlier in the slide. So this helps you identify the offers and roll out the offers accordingly to your users. This is a basic example of how an offer is structured in the Play console. You have a new customer acquisition offer, which states that whether you want to roll out this particular offer to someone who has never subscribed to your application, or someone who has subscribed to your application but have not subscribed to this particular subscription. At that time, you can select this criteria for that offer tag. As you can see, it is very important to identify. So you identify your offer tags like this. You cannot reuse the offer tags again. So you are also allowed 20 offers with each offer tags, and you can have underscore and lowercase cases, nothing else. Pricing phases are something which rolls out discounts to your users in a very sequential manner. So for example, you have a free trial in your application, and then again you want to add your friend, give your friends and family the benefit of having the introductory price of, let's say, 20% less, and that can be controlled with the offer phases. Offer phases are usually rolled out to the users in a very sequential manner. Phase type is something which defines how your users are going to pay for your offers. For example, it's a single payment. Single payment is user pays upfront for this particular offer for a limited period of time, let's say 1 month or 7 days or 14 days. Discounted reoccurring payment is how long the billing period you want your users to avail this offer with. So for example, you want your users to have a discounted rate for 2 months or 3 months or just 1 month, then you can use a discounted recurring payment for that. Price override is how you define your discount, how you want your users to have the discount. Fixed amount, if you want to have let your users use these offers or this pricing at 120 rupees fixed amount, you can use fixed amount. Percentage is defines how you want to how much discount you want to give in terms of percentage. So 20%, and absolute is absolute value, like say 100 rupees off or 120 rupees off or something like that. So this is a basic structure of how offer phases are used. The type, as we mentioned, the billing period, how much billing periods you want your users to avail the discounted offer. Fixed amount, percentage, absolute, as we saw. So migrating to version 5.0. So what are the API changes in this particular version that you need to embed in your application? If you are using version 5.1.0 or let's say 5.0, then you will have to use the new APIs, because the APIs that we have been using since version 4.0 are going to be deprecated in this version. So अभी मेरा ऐप चालू हो गया. I want my users to see what all subscriptions I have to offer in my application. So this was how we used to do earlier. We prepare a SKU list from we उठा के constant से उठा के इधर डाल दिया and that's it, हो गया. But now it is a little different. You query for the product details. Product details in return give you offer details, subscription offer details, and that subscription offer details now have all your base plans and offers and details and everything, and that is crucial when you are using it in your billing flow. So that is what is using. You can also use Kotlin extensions here. Kotlin extensions have been released since version 5.0 as well. So instead of having a async call, you can have a suspended call, and then you can directly use that product details response in your variable. You can use that in suspend variables. Okay, so this is how offer details look like. So they have a base plan ID, they have a offer ID, and then they have offer tags. Offer tags, as we talked about, are give identity to your offer so that you can evaluate or you can determine which offers your user is eligible for. Offer token is again useful because this offer token you are going to use when you are actually letting your users subscribe or buy your premium feature. So offer tokens will come in handy at that time. Offer tokens will also be useful when you are upgrading your user from one plan to another. At that time also you have to mention the old offer token from which you want to upgrade to the new offer token. So we need to store this somewhere, because the API right now, the API doesn't offer to return what offers your users are on currently. So this is where the data store comes in, and you have to either store it in data store or on your own server. Pricing phases again come under offers. Each offer pricing phases have the billing cycle count for how many billing cycles your pricing phase is going to be rolled out. The billing period, let's say monthly or yearly, how your pricing phase is going to be. Formatted price is the price as per the region. So for example, if you are in India, then it will give 120 rupees. If you are in US, it will give $6 and something like that. So how to migrate your purchase flow. In purchase flow, what we used to do is just set a SKU details, and then we launch the billing flow, and that's it. No other things needed. But now with the new API, we also need not only the product details, but we also need, as I said, offer tokens, and we need to provide the offer tokens as well. Like I said, for upgrades, we need to give the old offer token and now the new offer token from which we want to migrate to. So मेरे यूज़र ने मेरे ऐप में आ गया, मेरा सब्सक्रिप्शंस देख लिया, सब्सक्राइब भी कर लिया, बट नाउ when my user re-enters my app or comes from a different entry point, and I want to check whether this user is ready to use my premium features or not, whether this user is what are the features that this user is going to be exposed to. So we need to query their purchases, right? So usually this was a simple async method that we used to call, and we used to get the list of purchases, and then accordingly we used to migrate our users to. But now we have to set the product type. Now SKU types have now turned into product types. So SKU जिधर भी दिखा है कोड में just replace कर दो और product डाल दो. So SKUs are now completely deprecated. So this is how you get, again, Kotlin extensions are available for this. So again, you can call suspended functions, and you can have a variable storing the result. So what if you are still not ready to migrate to this new model, because बहुत सारे users है, बहुत सारे subscriptions है, ऐप में कैसे handle करें, and all this seems like a chaos to you. So what if you are not ready? So for that also the Google team has made arrangements. They have introduced something called as backward compatibility. So backward compatibility में क्या होता है? This is a very basic example which I had in my previous application. I had one monthly plan, and I had 7 days of free trial associated with that monthly plan. So what the API does is they automatically convert my monthly plan to a new base plan with the same pricing structure, and they have introduced a new offer with it. The free trial that was associated with that particular base plan has now turned into a offer underneath it. You see that backward compatibility written over here. So you can change. What if you had different offers in your subscriptions earlier, or what if you had different plans and you had 2 different base plans on that? So how do you juggle with it? So the API, what does it? It lets you use the first plan as it is with the same version 4.0 APIs, and then it lets you select the other options. So if you are not ready to roll out the first option, then you can select the second option via clicking the backward compatibility button. So very basic, very basic example that I'll be going through to let you introduce you to the new subscription model. So in your application, you have a basic subscription that has monthly subscriptions, that have prepaid subscriptions, and that have yearly subscriptions. So monthly subscriptions are again auto-renewing. They auto-renew every month. You have a base price of 100 rupees per month, and then you have a prepaid plan where जियो जैसा कुछ होता है एंड प्रीपेड करो 120 भरो एक मंथ के लिए यूज़ करो फिर भूल जाओ समथिंग लाइक दैट. Yearly plan hai which auto renews every year, let's say 250 rupees per year. Now you want to have you want to set different offers with these different base plans. So how do you do that? Earlier अगर आपको version 4.0 में हम लोग देखें तो it was different SKUs for all these different things. So you had a basic subscription, एक अलग से basic subscription, then you had a monthly subscription which was again a different SKU, then you had a prepaid subscription, one time products that we used to call them, then you have a yearly subscription that used to give the annual recurring payments, and then you had these offers associated directly with them, the free trial for monthly subscription, free trial for one time products, free trial for yearly products, and something like that. So you had an array of subscriptions. What if your app uses a basic subscription, a free subscription model, and a premium subscription model, and each of them had to offer different things. For example, you had a basic subscription which your users would use to just browse through what the data they have stored in your application, and you had a premium subscription separately which gave you benefits of calculating some metrics, showing some graphs to you. You had a medical tracker and you want to show graphs related to your diabetes, last 3 months of diabetes count or your BP count or something like that. So you had different subscriptions for that. So now instead of having different subscriptions, you have one particular subscription with different base plans, and underneath the base plans you have now different offers with them. So when we talk about the monthly subscription, you have an offer for new customer acquisition, your new users. So you have a 7-day free trial for your users. Then you also need to take care of your upgrading clients. So your customers are not just you just don't want to give your subscriptions, roll out your subscriptions and be done with it. No, you want to convert your prepaid clients to your monthly clients. You want to convert your monthly clients to your premium to yearly clients. You want to convert your basic subscribers to your pro subscribers so that you can let them avail all the premium subscriptions, and you also want your customers to come back to you. For example, as we saw in the Spotify example, they had a big hoarding, big heading over the top, and they asked me that you are going to get this discounted amount for again to subscribe to the premium. So that appeals to us, right? That appeals to us. अरे मेरा प्रीमियम खत्म हो गया, छोड़ो नहीं. What we see, अरे मेरे को मेल आया है यार स्पॉटिफाई में से यार 100 rupees ऑफ है, नहीं, I need to go back and I need to subscribe, listen to ad free music. So that comes under all this. So you need to take care of that also. So you have a different upgrade policy, upgrade offer, where if your user upgrades from one plan to another, you give an introductory price of again 20% off or 100 rupees off or something like that. So that appeals to us as customers. Again, you have a yearly plan, you have a basic subscription of basic free trial for your 7-day period. Then you have a second chance offer. So you have an analytics team working round the clock to analyze how your users are using your app, right? You just don't roll out the subscriptions and बस हो गया मेरा, बस आते आने दो, नहीं, ऐसा नहीं है. What we do is we have an analytics team we check with the analytics team regularly that क्या हुआ, कितने customers आए, कितने customers गए, किन किन लोगों ने uninstall किया ऐप को, किन किन लोगों ने install किया ऐप को, something like that. So you need to have provision for this also. You need to have provision for giving second chances to your users. So at that time you can also introduce another offer stage where your users can come back to your application, come back to your premium features for let's say 20% discount. So वो भी हैप्पी है, हम भी हैप्पी है, हमको हमारा कस्टमर मिल गया, उनको भी उनका प्रीमियम फीचर मिल गया विथ मच लेस प्राइस. सो विन विन सिचुएशन. You again have offers. If your users are upgrading from prepaid to monthly, your goal is to convert your monthly users to your yearly users. So एक साल के लिए तो ये है ही बंदा अपने पास, वो तो फिक्स है, तो उसके लिए भी कुछ तो करना पड़ेगा. So again you have an upgrade offer for your monthly users so that they can upgrade from the monthly plan to the yearly plan. Phases again you can introduce as you wish. Earlier it was very difficult to do that, but now with the pricing phases it is very easy. You have a free trial phase. After the free trial you want your users to enjoy still more, analyze your app still more. एक ऐप है जिसमें आप लोग मेडिकल ट्रैकर है, डॉक्यूमेंट मैनेजमेंट है, मेडिकल स्पेसिफिक टू मेडिकल रिकॉर्ड्स, एंड देन यू वांट योर यूजर्स टू, you know your app is so complicated that your user is going to need more than 7 days or more than 14 days to analyze your app, to get to know your app. So what you do is you introduce another introductory price of let's say 20% off or 120% off, and you can avail this for this also. So after you complete your free trial, you are going to stay with me again and you are going to use my app at still a less price than that is introduced in the base plan. So you can do that by having a pricing phase, our introductory price. After that introductory price, after let's say 1 month or 2 months, you know that okay, now I have given enough time to my user to analyze my app, to know my app, to know what all features I have to offer. At that time you can now skip the pricing phases, and then your users can get back to your app with the base price. So that is the benefit of what all the pricing phases are for. There is also one blog that I've written for this. So if this talk was not enough, you can go to this link and you can check out my blog that gives more details into what this new library is, what this new model is about. Quickly I'll be going through because it was a lot of things. बहुत सारा कुछ कचरा डाल दिया है 5.0 में, कुछ भी समझ में नहीं आ रहा है और यूज़ तो करना ही है मुझे. So we talked about subscriptions, how the subscriptions are, in-app subscriptions are now divided into parts, how you can have base plans associated with the subscriptions, how you are going to have offers in the subscriptions, how you are going to roll out the offers in various pricing phases to your users. SKUs no longer exist now. SKUs का ज़माना गया, अभी प्रोडक्ट से काम होने वाला है. So you can say goodbye to SKUs and you need to stick to offer tags and offer tokens. We also went through a basic subscription model. It could be your app could be complicated than this, but these are the basic use cases that I took, which actually helped me to monetize my app with the new subscription model. So I took it. If you want to go into more detail, please meet me outside. We can talk about that. That's it. Any questions you have for me about the new model, you can ask me. Anything? No? Okay. इतना अच्छा था कि कुछ भी questions ही नहीं है, या तो कुछ कुछ बक बक करके गई. छोड़ो यार, अभी देख लेंगे जब करना है तब. Okay. One more thing. Yes.
So I have a question that I had application, okay, inside which once a user reaches a particular future date, and that date I want that subscription to get enabled, okay. So for an example, I'm buying a subscription today. That shouldn't start today. It should wait till like 1st of January, and then it should start. Is it possible with billing 5?
Yes, you can inactivate your subscriptions at first, and then when you are ready to roll out, then you can simply activate it. They have got this new feature for that.
No, actually, so that won't give me a notification, right? I have a. So what you are saying is you buy it now, it is enabled just after you get a success response. You disabled your subscription, and on like whatever 1st of January, that time you again enable it. In my opinion, it would be like unnecessary, because see, what I want is, as soon as user reach January 1st and it has a subscription, I want it to automatically get enabled. I don't want user to open the application, see that, and then get enabled.
You can have your backend associated with that, so you can have a backend server which can throw on the push notifications for that, and you can also use the monetization, the subscriptions API in your backend to control all that.
Yeah, that's what we did now, but I just wanted to check, is it heavily available
No,
now?
your user have to pause the applications and then they have to again resubscribe, so that subscription would continue from 1st of Jan instead of what was going the last period.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah. Anyone else? Yes. No, one-time purchases are right now the same. The APIs are backward compatible for it, but sooner or later that is going to be gone, because you have the prepaid plans already in the new model. Anything else? Oh, yes.
Yeah. Is there any changes in pricing strategy for the 30% by the Google that getting in subscription page?
This is away from the Google, so you have the pricing phases for that, and that is what is changed.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, anything else? Okay, these are my contact details. You can contact me anytime to talk about the new library or Android or anything else. That's pretty much it from my end.
So, thank you, Priya, for most important information about the subscriptions and the migration of the new library. So, huge round of applause for the Priya.
Thank you.